हेलो फ्रेंड्स, आप लोग का मेरे यूट्यूब चैनल गो थ्रू फाइन आर्ट में बहुत स्वागत है। दोस्तों, कल जैसा कि मैं आप लोग को सतीश गुजराल के बारे में बताई थी, तो आज मैं उन्हीं से रिलेटेड फिर से एक नई वीडियो लेके आई हूँ जिसमें मैं बात करूँगी उनके डॉक्यूमेंट्री के बारे में। तो कल हम मेंशन किए थे कि उनकी एक डॉक्यूमेंट्री है जो कि 24 मिनट का है और उसका नाम है ए ब्रश विथ लाइफ। तो उसी का मैं पार्ट 1 अपलोड कर रही हूँ, क्योंकि अगर 24 मिनट की वीडियो अपलोड करूँगी तो बहुत लंबा हो जाएगा। तो आज पार्ट 1 अपलोड कर रहे हैं और कल फिर हम पार्ट 2 अपलोड कर देंगे। तो दोनों पार्ट को ज़रूर देखिए, बहुत ही इंटरेस्टिंग होने वाला है। और उनकी पूरी, अगर आप ये डॉक्यूमेंट्री देख लेंगे तो उनके पूरे काम को आप समझ जाएंगे। तो आइए बिना देरी किए हुए आज का सेशन स्टार्ट करते हैं एंड एंजॉय दिस डॉक्यूमेंट्री बाय सतीश गुजराल।
The span of his prolific work parallels the history of independent India. His art springs from life, but does not mirror it. Instead, it's a response to the mood of the nation. A gamut of social experiences, blended with his own passionate expression as a sensitive seeker. A painter, a sculptor, an architect, a writer, a man of many talents and even greater resolve, a man who is an inspiration for all those who want to break free of the clutches of circumstance. Satish Gujral, one of modern India's greatest artists.
Please subscribe Go Through Fine Art.
Born in pre-partition West Punjab in 1925, an accident that injured his leg also left him stone deaf at the tender age of 8. A series of surgeries for his leg further confined him to his bed and turned his early life into a living nightmare.
Whenever someone asks me the question about my childhood, the answer that fill myself is, if I really had a childhood when I lost my hearing and could not even walk because of a leg injury, I lay in bed. I began to read Iqbal and Ghalib when I was 12. Once you start living in a world that is created by a poet or a writer, you lose touch with real life. It is what built my personality.
The loss of hearing led rapidly to the loss of coherent speech and self-esteem. But Satish's father, Avtar Narayan, was determined to fight the odds. Inspired by some doodles that Satish had done, he explored the idea of introducing him to a graphic language. At 13, Satish got admission to the Mayo School of Arts in Lahore to study applied arts. The curriculum here was designed by Lockwood Kipling, father of the writer Rudyard Kipling. Kipling believed that painting, sculpture and architecture were arts of space, and had evolved a syllabus aimed at reviving the Indian crafts tradition, diluted by years of British sovereignty. The years in Mayo gave Satish a new vocabulary that helped him deal with the overwhelming silence in his life. The multiplicity of training that he was exposed to had a lasting impact on his art and molded him into a painter who also sculpts and builds.
After finishing with Lahore, I wanted to be only a painter. And so I went to Bombay, JJ School, for entry. in those days, my classmates or schoolmates incidentally happened to be those who later walked the center stage in modern art.
There are very few who've been tutored as closely as he has been. I mean, he can draw. Very few people can. I mean, amongst contemporary painters now, I think there are very few who can really draw, who understand drawing the way it should be understood. You can take liberties with these things only after you know what you're taking liberties against, There's no such thing as abstract freedom. And the only abstract freedom that there is in death. Then you're free.
While studying in Lahore, Satish grew close to his older brother Inder, who went on to become the 12th Prime Minister of India. Inder's circle of leftist friends injected in him a fervor for social revolution. Many, like Ali Sardar Jafri and Faiz, became great writers and poets, whose writings echoed the sentiments of the people during the Indian independence movement.
Like Faiz Ahmed Faiz, Makhdoom Mohyuddin, they have been revolutionary poets. They have expressed a lot of very subtle romantic imagery through poetry, wanting freedom. And when they got freedom, it came like shattered, like Faiz writes, ये दाग दाग उजाला, शब गजीदा सहर, वो इंतजार था जिसका ये वो सहर तो वगैरह. So people have been very deeply influenced by whatever happens in a nation. Like Iqbal writes that nations are born in the heart of poets and die in the hands of politicians.
By early 1947, the freedom struggle had reached its peak. The British Empire finally gave in to the demand for independence and quit India. The knotted anguish of partition followed. The amputation of the country saw suffering beyond measure as distraught refugees were torn away from their roots. Satish experienced partition at close quarters, and those images of brutality and inhumanity left an indelible impression on him.
Who, after happening, can see it in a composition. It must happen to you personally. So, my first beginning as artist was partition. I witnessed killing, murder, rape. I painted man suffering. And people of those days adopted me as their artist.
One of his strongest early periods is the works that were devoted to the pathos, anguish that he as an individual and we as a nation experienced as a result of this division. I mean, these are very powerful works which push us to go down to those recesses of our existence which are essentially not expressible in such simpler fashions.
His own personal history of displacement in this juncture, being torn from his roots in Pakistan, made him create the Partition series that was so full of angst and anguish and displacement and actually being forcibly pulled out of your cultural, historical roots.
Satish's Partition series drew a lot of critical acclaim and led him to getting a scholarship to study muralism in Mexico. This new journey of his life seemed full of foreboding, for he was traveling abroad for the first time, with no knowledge of English and no ability to hear it.
It was the fact of communism that I thought muralism. I thought easel painting was meant for the money you paid and you end up in a drawing room. So I believed in murals where public can enjoy it.
Mural painting in Mexico Mexico was part of a campaign to reassert ethnicity and usher art out of confined gallery spaces into the people's realm.
Please like, share, subscribe.
With a revolutionary government. The person was at the time the Minister of Education, whose name was Jose Vasconcelos. He thought that the best way to make people familiar with their history, with the struggles that brought them the benefits of this revolution, they were part of it, that the history was not made only by heroes, but by the average man. And that is what artists, muralists like Diego Rivera, Orozco, and Siqueiros as well, introduced in public walls in Mexico.
It was with Diego Rivera and Siqueiros, the most well-acclaimed mural artists, that Gujral learned the basics of public art. He also developed a strong intellectual bond with Frida Kahlo, the celebrated Mexican artist. Frida had a great interest in Indian culture and spiritual traditions. It was in this phase that Satish shattered all normal perceptions and learned to speak English and Spanish, languages he had not known before he lost his hearing. With his newfound confidence, Gujral returned to India and was commissioned to do a portrait of Lala Lajpat Rai, the freedom fighter popularly known as the Lion of Punjab. This portrait had a stormy passage to the Central Hall of Parliament and brought him to the notice of Jawaharlal Nehru, the first Prime Minister of independent India. A series of portraits were to follow, starting with Nehru himself and his daughter, Indira Gandhi. This phase brought him close to the first family, but also brought a new ray of light into his life. Kiran.
My marriage was one thing that changed my life and outlook. Earlier, what seated my frustration was missing the link with life and the world. But after I married, Kiran became my bridge with life. She interpreted everything that was said. So I have lost the reason to frustrate. My happiness began.
It was amazing that, in spite of his not hearing, he was very witty, very humorous, and had a lot of stories.
ओके दोस्तों, तो सेकेंड पार्ट कल अपलोड करेंगे। अभी मैं वीडियो को यहीं पे एंड करना चाह रही हूँ। मिलते हैं हम फिर से इसी सीरीज के साथ। वीडियो पे बने रहिए, लाइक कीजिए, सब्सक्राइब कीजिए और वीडियो को ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा शेयर करें ताकि आपके फ्रेंड्स भी इनका लाभ उठा पाएँ। बाय बाय, टेक केयर, सी यू सून एंड हैव ए नाइस डे।
Honestly,